Welcome back to the channel, my brothers. A happy new year to every single one of you. It's a whole new year and I hope only the best things for you, my brothers out there. Brothers from different mothers, because that's what you are, my brothers. This channel is called the Brotherhood of Men. My name's Andy R, and before we get into today's video, I would like to extend a bit of an apology to you. For a start, why haven't I been uploading? I said to you I was going to upload every day, and I had up to this point. And that is because so much has been going on in my private life. First of all, my daughter caught coronavirus, so of course that meant that everything changes in the household. We have to make sure that she was okay. Secondly, I told you earlier in the year I started my own business and it was doing very well. Well, it just took off at a rapid rate that I just hadn't got the time to actually get in front of the camera, make videos, and then spend the time editing them and publishing them. So I want to apologise to you that this is the first video I've done just before Christmas. I hope you'll bear with me. And also another announcement is I can no longer upload every day. I'm going to be uploading 3 times a week, and simply because I am so busy. These videos do take time. They take time and money to make, but my time is better served with my business and making sure that my customers are happy. But I don't want to let you guys down, because I make these videos for you. I make these videos to give you information that hopefully you can use to get a better outcome in your life. And I hope I do that with every video I make. And I don't want to just do it in a slapdash way that I'm just pumping videos out just for the sake of pumping videos out. Excuse me. So I will be videoing and uploading 3 times a week. It'll be Sunday, which is today. It'll be Wednesday, and it'll be Friday, and of course Friday will be Red Flag Friday, so I hope you look forward to that. Now, what can you look forward to in this year of the videos I'm making? Well, I hope I've got some great content for you and some really good information to pass on to you. I'm going to be making a video about why feminism is such a cancer on Western society. And it is a cancer on Western society because it's only allowed to exist in a country that is free, that allows this nonsense to exist. How it's completely destroyed the family unit, how it goes about making business and men in business a terrible place to be. So I'm going to be doing a video on that, and if that's something that interests you and you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, because for some reason the two only work together. So what is today's video? Well, you saw the thumbnail. It's about the Simpsons. More importantly, it's about Homer Simpson. Now let's look at the Simpsons. I think it was 1987 when the Simpsons first appeared on TV in America. It was on the Tracy Ullman show. And it was just a little short fill-in piece, maybe 5 minutes long, a couple of minutes long, something like that. Very roughly drawn and created by a guy called Matt Groening. Now, Matt Groening obviously grew up in the time where he was watching cartoons about things like the Jetsons and Wait Till Your Father Gets Home. Those kind of things influenced his creation of The Simpsons. And The Simpsons were a hit. It made him a multi-millionaire. There are very few countries in the world that don't have The Simpsons on their TV, or had The Simpsons on their TV. But here's the point that I'm trying to make here, is that it's been going on so long, the dumbing down of men in TV shows, movies, in the media, on news reports, etc., and in cartoons. Like I said, the Jetsons, Wait Till Your Father Gets Home, the sort of things that were influencing Matt Groening when he was growing up. These are the sort of things that he emulated. So when I say the name Homer Simpson to you, my brothers out there, Do you think of yourself as a very successful man who has got his life sorted out, or do you think of him as a bit of a loser, really? Somebody who should be laughed at, somebody who is a bit derided because he's not the smartest person in the world, not the brightest bulb in the box of the fairy tree lights. He's not the sharpest knife in the tool drawer. He's just somebody to make fun of. And that's the point of this video, because the truth of the matter is that Homer Simpson is the former, not the latter. When I said a successful man, that is exactly what he is. He's not the guy to be derided at. That's the way he's portrayed. But let's look at the evidence of Homer Simpson, shall we? And then I think you'll probably agree with me that no, he's actually a very successful man. First of all, he's married. He's been married a long time relationship with his high school sweetheart, Marge Simpson. That's when they met. She actually baby trapped him. If you watch enough of The Simpsons, you'll find out that episode where she turns around and says, "Homer, I'm pregnant," and he marries her. So she baby trapped him. Now, everybody thinks Homer's a bit of a comic character, somebody to be laughed at. Let's break that down, shall we? He's a successful businessman. He works in the nuclear industry. He doesn't work there as a janitor or somebody who delivers stuff to the nuclear industry. He works in the nerve centre of the nuclear industry, actually in the office there. He is highly paid because he owns his home. His wife doesn't have to work. So therefore he's making enough that she can stay at home and look after the children. He has 3 children. If this isn't a successful man, then what is? But we're led to believe that he's nothing more than a figure of fun, a joke, a mockery of a man, if you will. A cartoon of a man, quite literally. You're being put down if somebody says, "Oh, you're a bit of a Homer Simpson," because he's made out to be a slob. Somebody with no ambition, that can't be true when you look at the evidence. He works in the nuclear industry. I'm sorry, you don't just get to work in the nuclear industry because you want to. He works in the control centre of the nuclear industry, so he has a heck of a lot of responsibility. He clearly earns a really good wage because, as I said, his wife, Marge, doesn't have to work. There have been episodes when they've fallen on hard times and had to pull in their belt, where she said, "I will get a part-time job." So she relies completely on his income. He's successfully raising 3 children. Now notice that the portrayal of both of the males in The Simpsons are as ne'er-do-wells, as comic characters, as rebels. Bart Simpson is shown to be everything that, we're being told is toxic to be a man. Well, that's absolute nonsense. He's just a bit of a rule breaker. All men should be. You should always push the barriers as a man to see where the barriers are. And when he oversteps it, he gets corrected by his father. Okay, not probably in the best way possible, but then his mother comes in and she corrects him in a way that is more of a mother's role. She fits the archetypal mother role in that series. So he's not to be derided. He's not to be seen as a joke of a man. He's not to be seen as just a fat slob, somebody with no ambition, somebody with no hopes and dreams. All of his hopes and dreams are for his family, are to provide for his family. If you see the videos where the episodes where he was young and when he first met Marge, and then she fell pregnant because she wasn't taking birth control, or she wanted to baby trap him, he stepped up to the plate again and did what we used to say, the right thing. He married her and then stayed with her and built a family with her. So I ask you, leave down in the comments below, is Homer Simpson really a failure? Or is he just the success that he should be? It's a different way of looking at it, isn't it? But like I say, this idea that men have been put down, have been made to think of themselves as less than what they really are. We are the conquerors of the world. We are the one that beat the world into submission so that it was peaceful, so women and our families could live in a peaceful society. I think we've still got a ways to go because there still are bad things happening in the world. Having said that though, the Western world is very much settled. It's so settled that women have brought it upon themselves to make men think they're less than they are. They're less than the conquerors they are. They're less than the explorers we truly are. Less than the absolute giants that we truly are. We still run the infrastructure in this Western world. Women couldn't do without men in this Western world, although men could quite happily do without women. And that's why so many men now are walking away from long-term relationships and marriage. The marriage rate is plummeting and keeps doing every year. The divorce rates are going up because the women who get married have no idea what it is to be a wife. Not like Marge Simpson. She knew what it was to be a wife. She's always there supporting Homer. Even when he does something absolutely outrageously stupid, like sell his soul to the devil. She's the one who saves him by saying, "No, that's my man." And that's what she saw when she was in high school and wanted him. Somebody who was going to succeed and be able to provide for her. Anyway, you tell me. Am I talking nonsense, or is Homer Simpson really a success? Tell me, why is he portrayed in such a way to make him look like a cartoon of a man that he is? A joke, a slob, somebody without ambition, a bit thick. Probably it's because the creator, Matt Groening, grew up watching cartoons where the man as well was always seen as the drudge, a bit of a joke, a comedy man. Somebody not to be taken seriously, somebody to be derided, because that's what women have been doing for many, many decades. And I think the reason they've been doing that is because they don't want men to realise just how powerful, how strong, and how much in charge we truly are. I'm going to be doing a video soon about the reason that men in general are the prize and not women. Women haven't been the prize for many, 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 many years. Men are the prize now. And I'm going to explain in that video why men are the prize. So if you want to watch that, make sure you're subscribed and your bell notifications switched on. Also, at the very least, guys, give the video a like. It does help the algorithm. Now, my subscribers out there, you men are fantastic. Also, one woman at the moment. I don't know if any more are going to be joining, but I've got one female subscriber. And I'm going to be doing a video about the question she asked when she subscribed. Because I think it's going to be interesting for you men out there. But more interesting is going to be the answer I gave. She even followed up with a thank you for answering, thank you for replying. I'm going to say to you guys, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel and showing me your support and love. Nearly 500 subscribers we're at now. Nearly 500. Unfortunately, I just do not have the time to make videos every day. As I said, I do this freely for you men out there. I ask nothing of you except for your support, obviously. But I'm not asking you to donate. I'm not asking you to join some club or, you know, buy a book or anything like that. That's not my intention. My intention is to make these videos to help you have a better outcome, help you get a better life, because that's what I want for all of you. But I just don't have the time at the moment, because my business is took off so well that I have to spend time with that. Anyway, you men out there, you take care of yourself, because if you don't, who will? I'm going for a cup of tea because, well, I think I've earned one. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.